I love Gen 4. Ah, Sinnoh, the first game of the Nintendo DS era. First releasing in 2006, Diamond & Pearl introduced a whopping 107 brand new Pokemon, with Platinum coming out later in 2008, fleshing out the story behind Giratina. These not only are great games, but it was my personal introduction into Pokemon. You see, my best friend and neighbor was a big Pokemon enthusiast, having the cards, games, and even the VHS tapes, which is a big brick we used to watch movies on. He showed me just how vast and wonderful the world of Pokemon could be, and immediately, I was hooked. But there was a catch. Like a lot of families, we weren't allowed to have Pokemon in our house growing up. But back then, we had to have Pokemon. But how? Well, enter my brother. He somehow slipped a copy of Pokemon Diamond into the house, and he played every day as I watched. I can see it now. Just the title screen alone is so nostalgic to me. The cover art too. Oh, I love it. I knew after a while I would need my own taste of it. So my neighbor lent me his copy of Pokemon Platinum, my first Pokemon game. I was in awe of the box, the colors, the sparkles, who the heck is that? Giratina! I made it my mission to catch this Giratina if it was the last thing I do. Truthfully, I don't remember too much of my original playthrough. However, I do remember my favorite Pokemon from back in the day. My starter, my first ever Pokemon, Chimchar. I mean, come on, how can you not pick him? What a cutie! To this day, still one of my favorite starters ever. I do know I also had a Shinx. Again, come on. As Shinx evolved, he turned into Luxray, the baddest cat on the block. Lucario! What exactly is he, you ask? A blue freaking ninja. Boom! On the team. Honestly, that's all I remember having. I remember catching Giratina and beating the game, but that's all I really have from my childhood. I eventually gave the game back, my mom found my brother's diamond, and that was that. Skip ahead about 12 years. It's 2020. The world is in chaos as a massive virus sweeps the globe. What will we do to stop it, you ask? Pokemon! The Pokemon boom of 2020 was a phenomenon that no one saw coming. It was everywhere. Logan Paul, Leonhardt, Pokérev, to name a few. Cards were impossible to find on the shelves. Base set Charizards and Neo Genesis Lugias were worth more than the house you pulled them in originally. Where am I, you ask? 20-year-old Brett was living with his brother and just started dating this new hot girl who was way out of his league. One day, Brett says, I think I want to get in on the bandwagon and try out Pokemon. Just try it. So, we did. Me and my girlfriend ripped whatever we could get our hands on, and boy oh boy, all of it came back. I bought a Nintendo Switch just so we could play Pokemon Shield, and after a few playthroughs each, we got married. And what game just so happened to release right after we got married? That's right, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I was back. My original love. Gen 4 with Dialga gracing the cover yet again. I went all in the game, in the lore, in the cards. It was my time. Pokemon was hype. Gen 4 was hype. I was hype. Sinnoh holds such a fantastic place in my heart. Not only the main Pokemon, but the people, the music, the story. Everything about these games are perfect to me. Speaking of perfect, the Pokemon designs in this gen are unmatched. In the comments below, I bet you cannot name one single Gen 4 Pokemon that is uncool. Go ahead, I dare you. Infernape, Luxray, Spiritomb, Lopunny, Garchomp, Skorupi, Palkia, Dialga, Giratina, Arceus, Shaman, Darkrai, need I go on? Dusknoir, and I haven't even mentioned the shinies yet. I think I've made my point. All of this to say, I love Gen 4 Pokemon, and I've been so inspired by John Stone specifically that I am starting my very own complete shiny living dex. This entire journey will be streamed on my YouTube channel, and you guessed it, we're starting with the gen that started it all for me. So, August 10th, we will start this amazing journey, and I cannot wait to see you there.